Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever. Clear skies can do nothing to hide the brilliance of lightning. Divine bolts can strike even in the absence of rain. Do you see that tree? Wait, you understand? So, demonstration is not...
Ad Astra...
Shine down!
It's called being a freelancer. Folks just don't get it.
Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape!
Mind the deluge.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's light it up! Off we go! Adventure time! Off we go! Adventure time!
Add Astra. Thank you for Add Astra.
Caravan rebut! Now let Paimon think. Oh, Paimon remembers! Nahita's so much time has already passed. Paimon just hopes this peace will last a long time. And then Nahita won't have any more new... Yeah, guess you're right. Come to think of it, maybe it's all because of you. Maybe you're just a magnet for trouble. Huh? Me? Anyway... For Nahita's sake, maybe we should think about...
Ah, look who it is. Running into you in a place like this? I can see you two still love wandering around.
Oh, it's Dia! But never mind that. What brings you...
I just finished a commission in the desert for a usual client of mine. That's when I saw you two all the way over there, chatting away. Huh? You can't say I saw that coming. Bumping into you like this will be... Hey, how about I gather...
Thanks, but no need.
Sounds good. So, when are you leaving?
Oh, wait a sec. Paimon just remembered there...
I see. Guess, though, now that
By the way, should we go say bye to Nahita? Oh, good point.
Then, I guess this is goodbye for now.
Goodbye, Dia. Bye-bye, Sumeru.
Off we go!
After crossing all that sand and water, we finally made it! Oh, this must be Fontaine's port. Wow! Everything looks so advanced in Fontaine. Paimon's just seeing the sights as a tourist is nice, but maybe it would be better if we found something to do. What do you think? Good idea! Nahida gave us loads of useful information. Seeking out the Seven is probably still our best source for info. Yeah, the more we can learn, the better. So, what do you think the Hydro Archon's like? Will we get along? To learn about a nation's god, start with the nation's people. There seems to be some locals talking over there. Let's go see if we can join the party.
If you ask me, it's a
Yeah, I didn't expect that kind of ending for him. I thought he would at least fight on a little longer for his fame. I was expecting a sudden plot twist, but it's a pity that it never happened. Still, his...
excuse me. Can I help you too? I couldn't help.
Hi. We're travelers, new to...
Play?
Really? Like,
Well, good tales are often based on true story. Whether something is true or not simply isn't that important. The main thing is whether the story being acted... Oh, but it looks like you're not from around here.
but,
No worries. And as for your worries about whether the cases are treated with due reverence, we have... As well as the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, a machine created by the Archon. Between the machine and the Chief...
you're a trees? Is it some kind of machine, too? Oh, wait. Paimon almost forgot to ask you our question.
Oh, that's easy. Just go to the Opera House. Lady Farina,
Huh. I think what they mean is that in that case, I'm afraid it's going to be a tad more difficult. You'll have to make it up.
Huh. Is the Hydro...
No. Lady Farina, so...
That's right. After all...
Huh. First time Paimon's ever... Wait! Paimon gets now! The Hydro Archon is...
Yeah, I suppose...
Hang on. This is still Fontaine's Archon you're talking...
Yes, you're right.
Come on. Sure, there's a lot...
All right! I think we get it. Thank you! At least we now know that we can find the Hydro Archon at... But who knows how long making it up... Hey! What are you looking over there for? Huh. Maybe something's the matter. She isn't going to jump into the water, is she? Maybe we better go check on her. Hello there. Excuse me. Are you all right?
Huh? I'm fine. Thanks.
Oh, okay then. We just...
About many things, actually. But I was just reminiscing about a place my brother and I would play.
You're pointing at the sea.
No people call the waters around Fontaine a sea. And no, I can still see that hill clearly in my memory. He would skip and jump, tossing sand in the... But now, The water is gradually swallowing our memories.
Sorry.
Ah, I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Are you Lynette's new friends?
Oh, and you...
Thanks for looking after my sister. She often comes here to reminisce about our child. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Linny, and this is my sister Lynette. If I had to guess, I'd say you must be travelers from abroad.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the we were just talking with your sister.
I see. It's unusual for Lynette to be so willing to...
Oh, really? Then you two are just like us. Paimon's always the one talking for some reason. So that's how you think it is?
I also think my brother can be too talkative at times.
So, what did Lynette mean just...
Oh, that. It's from... Well, I suppose prophecy isn't exactly the right word, because that implies... Where to begin? Let's put that question on hold for a moment.
Did all the introductions earlier not count?
Hello, traveler. And hello, Paimon.
Hey! Why didn't Paimon get a handshake?
Please, don't take offense. Just consider...
Oh! Alright then. By the way, we were just getting ready to go to the opera house.
So you're going to see Lady Farina? No problem at all. In fact, I was planning to go to the opera house later myself. Please, follow me. You said you were going to see Lady Farina?
So, she's the Hydro Archon? But how did she know we were looking for her?
My dear people, rich and poor, those with cup in hand and those with nothing at all, raise your glasses in celebration. If you don't have one, then just raise your hand in lieu. As you can all see, two unfamiliar travelers have arrived in our nation. Come, let us make a toast in honor of this traveler and his companion, who have journeyed here from distant lands.
Is she talking about us?
I've long heard of the turmoil and chaos you've left in your wake as you visited other nations. Fear is for insignificant cowards. I am a god, and I will never entertain the notion of... Of course, seeking an audience with me is the most sensible thing to do. I, Focalor, hereby welcome you to the nation of Hydro.
Yeah, Paimon still can't believe it. Feels like we've only been here for a few minutes. But the Hydro Archon's entrance was... Miss Hydro Archon?
I see. As Outlanders, you inevitably lack even some of the most basic understanding. You had best stop and consider. Do you really...
Whoa. Talk about sounding high and mighty.
Oh? What's with these looks?
Wow, I didn't expect to see Lady Farina here. Wait, Does this mean they're the legendary blonde?
Hey, what's all the commotion? Oh, is that lady...
Of course! That's the blonde traveler, the one all those stories are about. Lady Furina came here to personally see him. Oh, I bet this is gonna be the duel of the century.
Ooh, I've got to see this.
Yes, but you may consider this my reward.
Now she wants to fight? Aren't we getting a little ahead of ourselves?
Are you not afraid?
What are you trying to do, traveler? Provoking a god in front of her people?
Stand down, Clorand. I admire his bravery. Unfortunately, people...
Huh. Yeah, she's right.
On Aranias, criminals are always requesting duels to defend their honor.
You see. Then, as the...
Right, this is Fontaine.
Why do you care so much about the crowd's reaction? Besides, how exactly do you plan to have a duel in...
According to Fontaine law, no one is permitted...
Oh, so that...
You call that obvious?
Precisely! Now, if you two have no...
My apologies, Lady Furina. I don't mean to... I don't think that Paimon here meets the definition.
You tell her, Linny! Finally someone who's not crazy.
Great magician.
As a magician who just rained on your parade, so, with such an audience gathered here...
Ta-da!
What's that on Paimon's back? Hey, when did you do that?
There. As you can all clearly see, Paimon should be classified as, well, something like a balloon. This rope has been in the traveler's hand.
Huh? You call that, Matt?
Huh? I'm not sure.
Amusing. Very amusing.
Performance?
In which case, consider the matter of your trial, but even the gods of other lands. I look forward to seeing your upcoming performance at the
And just like that, she's gone! Well, that's the most unpredictable Archon Paimon's ever seen. You never even had a chance to ask her anything. But that's a problem for future Paimon. That whole
Don't mention it. I just happened to remember that there was such a law, So, now do you...
She can be a bit confusing at times, but she is still amenable to reason.
Anyway, Paimon had no idea you were a magician.
I just know it will actually be my first time performing on the most prestigious stage.
But isn't the Opera House...
When there are no public trials being held, the Opera House hosts a variety of And speaking of performance...
My brother's always excited to...
Oh, sure. We don't really have...
Splendid. In that case, why don't we go... Oh, you really mean it? This is a magical item known as a magic pocket.
Huh? What are they going to use it for?
About that... I'm not sure exactly when it began. It says that every person in Fontaine is born with sin, until one day, the water levels in Fontaine... In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only...
That sounds pretty gloomy. Why are...
There are lots of guesses. Some say that the ancestors of others say that the people of Fontaine never heeded the first hydro. But here in Fontaine, evidence is what matters.
If even the people in Fontaine don't know what sin they commit,
That's exactly what the people did at first. But in the last few years, the water level...
Many places.
Many people carry on with their lives as before and shrug it off as a natural phenomenon. We hope that at least the people who reside near the... as a magical item...
oh, Paimon gets it. It's like...
Perhaps only now, if you'd like to help...
So you're the blonde trap. Oh, thanks.
What's this?
What?
No, the story's... It's time war. So,
Oh.
all right.
Huh? I don't want... Life is all about...
You should...
Oh, all right, fine. Thanks. It's just that...
Oh? You already handed out all of the magic pockets? That was fast. Yes, but that...
Is there anything else?
Yes, one last thing.
So, you want to collect material?
Oh, that would be much appreciated.
It seems we have to use Hydro to collect for maritime flowers. My apologies. Yeah.
Be still.
You made quick work of that. I can tell you're an experienced trap. Maybe next time you'll...
No way.
Fine. Though the performance is still a long way off. Now that we're finished here, we should get...
So, we're going to the court of Fontaine before we head to the opera house?
Wait, shh. Have you noticed that person over there? The young girl.
Huh? What's...
Magicians and thieves practice similar methods. We divert attention and a distracted audience is... Watch her movements carefully.
Oh, he's right!
Shh, keep your voice down. We need to think of a way to catch her, but it seems she's very alert. You two can ride the lift over there and wait up top. I bet that'll be her escape route if she tries to run. All right, let's go.
blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. I only wish life could be as leisurely as this a little more often. How greedy of me.
This is the spot where Linny wanted us to wait. Oh, look! Isn't that her? Oh no! Did she notice us? What should we do? Should we chase her? You're right. She might also be trying to lure us away. Nothing's happened for a while now. Paimon wonders if Linny caught the thief. Yeah, let's go.
Are you sure that's all she took?
No, that was all. Oh, I can't thank you enough. I didn't notice a... Anyway, I should be going now.
Oh, were you returning what the thief had stolen?
That's right. Pity I wasn't...
I saw the general direction.
Oh,
I'll be all right. It's just a twisted ankle, that's all. In fact, it's feeling better already.
If you want to play at being a hero, at least try not to get hurt doing it.
You're right. I have to, but at least we were able to get the stolen items back.
what a slippery little thief.
All right.
So, we ride this thing to go into the city? What an ingenious way to get around. People in Fontaine really know how to use water.
This is an aqua bus. It allows people to It's pretty convenient, but the ride can become a little dull after a while. The scenery is always the same. That's why it's better to travel with friends.
So you mean it's still boring, even when...
No, that's not what I meant. Besides, it doesn't really feel like a real...
Whatever.
Guess that's what it's like to be an older...
It's about time for us to leave. Let's get on...
Excuse me! Aren't you the great magician, Linny?
Hello. I don't believe we've...
I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird.
Nice to meet you. From the Steambird, huh? We've often relied...
It's an honor to meet you.
Wait, could that be the legendary traveler who's been making headline after headline in their journey across to...
Amazing! You recognize everybody almost immediately!
I wouldn't be much of a reporter. Wow, today must be my day. Who knew I would end up on...
So, Charlotte, what do you usually...
Well, when there isn't any breaking news, I mainly cover the... You can still manage to keep readers' attention as long as you tell things from a clever enough angle. For example, reporting on how a scammer once deceived vulnerable girls into relationships. Or how a financial criminal was once so poor that they ate a single piece of bread for 5 days. That's fine and all, but what I'm really after is exclusive, sensational news pieces that could shake the country. These smaller stories are a waste of my talents. Oh, I just remembered. I've been following a case lately. Well, a series. You mean the serial disappearances of young women case?
That's right. These stories are the talk of the town right now. If I'm the first with a draft ready to publish when the case is finally cracked, oh, when that happens, I bet all the other reporters will shed tears of envy. I've already...
So, what is the serial
That's right. The first missing girl case, and ever since after a period of time. But the scariest part is that to this day, many suspects have been arrested over the years in connection with this case. But shortly after each arrest, another disappearance would always happen. Yes, it's possible. But either way, I believe that every case has some precise truth behind it, waiting to be exposed.
Yes, I agree. And at the very least, the family of those missing girls deserves some sort of explanation. I just imagined for a second what I would do if Lynette were to suddenly disappear.
Please don't imagine that, Linny.
Hey, we're almost there! Look!
Hai sayang.
Well, I really enjoyed chatting with you. Life should be full of pleasant little surprises like this.
Yeah, us as well!
Oh, I have an interview to get to. I should get going before I'm late.
Okay, Paimon hopes we can chat again soon, Charlotte. See ya!
Bye now. Oh, be sure...
What a tough job. Always running around and interviewing everyone.
If you don't mind, how about we stop by my home first? Besides, I still...
Sure, we wouldn't mind at all. It's...
This is our current abode. Ah, Fremine, you're home.
Oh, they all just went out a moment ago.
I see. Everyone is getting busier now. Allow me to introduce you to my little brother, Fremine. He is a phenomenal
Hello.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this...
Linny, could you come here for a moment?
Hmm? What is it, Fremine? Do you have something to tell me? Okay, I see.
Is everything all right?
Oh, it's nothing. We were just discussing a little housework. Oh, before I forget, the Traveler and I collected...
Yes, I went diving and gathered...
That's our Fremine, always quick with the underwater...
Looks like rain.
Oh, you're right. But wasn't it clear and...
I'm afraid that's just how it is here. It often rains...
What's wrong, Fremine?
There's a legend about the rain that I tend to believe. It's said that a dragon of water once resided in Fontaine. Though we don't know where the dragon went. When I was a child, my mother told me that if I wanted to go outside and play, I should yell toward the sky at the top of my lungs. Hydro Dragon! Hydro Dragon!
If it's an elemental dragon... Let Paimon try something. Hydro Dragon, don't cry!
Doesn't seem to be of any use. It is just a legend after all.
You know, you might be a more popular magician if you understood the concept of...
Sorry. It might be because we've never met the Hydro Dragon. It rained for longer than I suspected. Oh, it's...
Was there something you needed to do, Linny?
Yeah, some preparations for the show at the Opera House. On the day of the performance, just ride the aquabus to the island of Aeneas. I'll have...
Are you leaving now?
What is it, Fremine? I'm in a hurry. Perhaps we could trouble the Traveler to help us take these materials to the Beaumont workshop and deliver them to the owner there? I'm afraid that Fremine can be quite introverted.
No trouble at all!
Sorry for the inconvenience. I'm quite useless when it...
Oh, no need!
Oh, hello there. New customers? Looking to buy, or do you need something made? Or perhaps you're just looking for a chat with me.
Oh no, we're just here to deliver some materials. Here they are.
Ah, these must be for Magic Pockets. No need. They've all... But they insisted on paying the full amount, saying that I had a business to run. It seems both their hearts and their pockets are made of gold.
Wow. So...
I can't say for sure, but...
Hey! Is this machine what you use to make stuff here? It looks really advanced.
Why use your hands when a machine can do the work? It would be a waste not to use the latest technology. And wasting is a kind of crime.
But where does a big machine like that get its power from?
Well, it's a little complicated. I'm not sure I can put it in layman's terms for you. But basically, everything we usually use.
Huh? How can trials produce it?
Well, I'm not completely sure of all the details myself, but basically, when a trial is in session, the oratrice mécanique d'analyse.
So that's what its other function is? But Paimon still doesn't. Oh yeah! So that means the Hydro Archon relies on the machine to take the energy created by belief and turn it into power for Olive Fontaine, right?
Even though I've never heard anyone really put it that way before, it sounds like it makes sense. Besides indemnitium, we have another type of energy called... It isn't produced by the power of the...
I thought I'd find you hard at work, but here you are chatting the day away. Since you're already
You again?
Yeah, but how do we know that...
Huh? You...
Seems business isn't so great for the workshop.
Hey, hold on. Before you go around trying to collect payments, why don't you... If Confrérie of Cabriere wants to poach clients from Northland Bank, that's fine. But I'm afraid you still...
you're from Northland...
Traveler, Paimon! I didn't think I'd run into you here in Fontaine. What are the chances?
We're surprised to see you too! What are you doing?
Long story short, I've already... But it seems that fate brought our paths together today. Not only... Either way you look at it, it seems...
Pretty sure we'd want to avoid anything that you'd...
Hey, you!
Don't interrupt. It's not often I run into the Traveler like this.
You kidding? Aren't you the one looking for us? You really expect... Listen to me, boy. If you want...
Hey, I just said not to interrupt. Oh, by the way, Traveler...
Hey! That's way over the line! All right, boys, let's...
Can you at least let me finish one sentence? Fine. Though the bank told me not to get rough with... You're the ones who started it. This is an act of self-defense. You two will have to be my witnesses, okay?
Paimon should...
Brace yourself! This is gonna hurt!
What's your deal, brat?
Oh, now you notice. Huh?
Now's my chance!
Huh. That was weird. I'm not sure. It's as if I
Strange. How could that happen?
Never mind. It doesn't matter. If I want to stay...
So what are you doing in Fontaine, child?
Well, I guess it's because I've been in...
Huh? What kind of reason?
I don't know, but recently, there seems to be some sort...
Maybe you lose...
That is a I can't remember if I ever mentioned... It was during that time I learned She was always quiet and very... One time, I asked her why Because I had awakened...
But what is it?
She never explained that. In my dream, I was in the...
A whale? Oh, that sounds familiar!
It takes that shape because the scene I dreamt of the whale...
So you used the whale as inspiration, so why don't you just go out...
You make it sound so easy. But it's been years now, and I've still found nothing.
Oh, it sounds like some kind of ghost story.
Yeah, I'm out of leads at this point, but there's nothing more I can... Oh, seems the time really flies.
What? More work for...
No, it's more of a
Official champion duelist?
Yep, in Fontaine before a criminal goes to court. They're given. The champion duelists are all powerful fighters selected from among the. So engaging in such a duel is regarded as a symbol of defending your honor. And the worst case scenario is that, though it's rumored that Fontaine has a death penalty, so really, the only people who opt to duel are those who have suffered a.
So, do many people actually?
Apparently, it's exceedingly rare for anyone to actually. Besides, none of the champion. Apparently, the one I'm meeting today,
Well, that's child for ya.
Oh, before I forget, I want you to.
Huh? Your vision?
I'm just worried that it could become uncontrollable again. I'd be pretty upset if it got in the way. Besides, I just need you to hold on to it for a.
Paimon knows what you're up to. You just.
Whatever.
That sneaky guy. Well. Wow! Who could have seen that coming? The reporter who was barely. Sorry. Paimon was the whodunits here in Fontaine are a lot different. It's so exciting to reach the moment when the. Oh, sorry about. Hey. Lenny said that the opera house is on Areneas, so let's go ride the aqua bus.
Welcome to the Navia line. I am Elfan. The boat will be departing imminently. Please do not stick your head, hands, or other body parts outside the boat. The aquabus operator is not responsible for any accidents or injuries resulting from doing so. Also, please remember to buy the Steambird, though I don't read it myself. The destination of the current tour is Areneas. points of interest worth visiting include the Fountain of Lucine and the Opera Epiclese. If you look to the left in the direction we are currently traveling, you will see the famous Fontaine Research Institute up in the sky. An experiment gone wrong turned new sightseeing opportunity. Human ingenuity truly is a wondrous thing. We are now approaching our final destination. Please be sure to bring all your personal belongings with you as you disembark. Even though I will take any forgotten items to the lost and found, the paperwork is rather annoying, as Melusine hands are not suitable for grasping pens. Please be careful when disembarking. It has been my honor to be your tour guide this trip. Thank you.
Oh, Archon, please bless us.
I don't know why you always feel the need to ask so much.
I guess if there are, kid, then there's no doubt.
Maybe this is one of the customs in Fontaine.
Vache.
What's wrong?
Vache. Vache.
No, Paimon didn't say anything. Are you here?
Welcome to the Fountain of Lucine. All the water flowing through. Lenny asked me to.
Right.
What do you mean? There are a lot of people.
Hey, you're not trying to scare Paimon.
I see. In fact, you might not be imagining things at all.
It's because of his sensitivity to the hydro element?
When do you cry, Paimon?
Wait, what?
Just answer me.
When Paimon's really sad? Oh!
Then you should understand that tears contain your most intense Like I just mentioned, the Fountain of Lucine is where all the flowing water in Fontaine. So maybe what you heard was the intense emotion coming from someone.
So, what did the voice say? Huh. If you were hearing their
Rather than worrying about them, we should worry about my brother. Don't let that calm look of his fool you.
Oh, right.
Traveler and Paimon, good to see you. I knew you two would come.
Are you kidding? We wouldn't miss it for the world! We've been looking forward to it!
I can tell, judging by how... But you're actually right on time. The audience still hasn't started entering the venue yet, which means... The Opera House has assigned seating, so you always have to make reservations. I've already reserved your...
Ooh, front row seats! Thanks, Lenny!
Don't mention it. There's no need to keep thanking me.
Hey, Lenny! Could you come over here and take a look at this?
Oh, I'll be right there. Seems there's an issue with the stage props over there. That's...
Yeah, we'll just go to our seats. You go... Oh, these should be our seats. Come on. Hey, Traveler. Maybe we should strike up a conversation with the person next to us. Since there's...
Excuse me, I did not realize you felt awkward. I am terribly sorry. I would be perfectly happy to chat with you if that is...
Oh! So you... wait, that's not it. Paimon's... Sorry. Paimon's the... Oh! Paimon's got it.
A friend, you say? Well, if Mr. Linny would like to be my friend, I would be more than happy to...
Oh, so you're not friends with Linny, then... Oh, nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Vod...
It is an honor to meet you two. I have heard of your deeds across Tevat. And as required by proper etiquette, I will also introduce myself.
Oh, Monsieur Nervillet. What an honor it is to have...
Ah, Mr. Linny. I should say it is in fact an...
Wait, Nervillet?
Hmm? I saw you all chatting just now, but allow me to introduce you to Fontaine's Chief Justice. That seat is always reserved for him.
Ooh, sorry for being so rude to...
No offense taken. Being Chief Justice is merely what I do for work. And by the way, I should probably let you... There's someone sitting up there in the VIP seats that has been striking a... I believe she is trying to give you a most elegant... So I think you should take notice of her sooner rather than later. Otherwise...
Huh? Oh, it's Farina, the Hydroarch.
Very good. That is for the best.
Huh? So is this what things are like between the Chief Justice and the Hydroarchon?
All right, please wait just a moment longer. I've pretty much finished...
Yay! The show's finally about to start! Oh, they're dimming the lights! The show must be starting! Sorry.
Welcome, one and all, to the Opera Epiclese. I am the star of today's show, Linny. And over here is my sister, Lynette, who will be working as my wonderful assistant. Please, let's give her a warm welcome.
Hello, everyone.
I know she may seem to be a little sleepy right now, but that's just a sign that she's nervous.
Whatever.
Now, some of you may be thinking, two vision holders who can freely manipulate elemental powers performing magic is not true magic at all. So, I would like to take a moment to assure you that elemental powers will have nothing to do with what you will witness on the stage today. both Lynette and myself have removed our visions for the show. That way, even the gods won't be able to help us.
Oh, good point. That's what makes the show real magic.
Now, without further ado, let the show begin. Lynette will now exit the stage to make some preparations. I know you might miss her, but don't worry. She'll be coming right back on stage momentarily. Perhaps in an unexpected way. I'm sure she'll be stealing the spotlight soon enough. Oh, and before I forget, there's one more thing I should say. You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye. A magician's greatest skill is making things disappear or appear. The possibilities are endless. Huh? But this isn't what you came for. These little tricks, you've seen them all before. So it's time for something truly extraordinary, don't you think? This one's a little tricky. Using this water tank, I shall make my sister vanish completely, right before your very eyes. It's actually quite simple. She'll just turn into air bubbles and float right out of the top. Oh no! I told them to check all the props carefully. With the lid on, even air can't escape. An amateur magician would be getting very nervous right around now. Luckily, it's me on stage, so let me show you what a true virtuoso can do. Lynette, are you still there? Don't go too far. We don't want to use up all our magic.
Hi, I'm back.
Uh-huh.
Whoa! What in the world just happened? How did he do that? Paimon didn't seem to do anything. Wasn't Lynette inside the water tank? How did she disappear and then reappear?
If we could see easily through his tricks, then that would mean that his skills are still lacking. To appreciate magic, you should focus on the show happening on stage, rather.
Guess you're right. Paimon couldn't
Thank you everyone. I'm glad you enjoyed that performance. But our magical journey has only just begun. The magic of transformation and disappearance can go far beyond what you've just seen. I'm sure many of you are thinking that escaping the water tank was impressive enough. But Lynette is still my assistant after all. In which case, I have ample time to make all necessary preparations. So, for my next trick, I will require the participation of one lucky audience member. Please, if my assistants could bring out the magical boxes now. There are 2 boxes, and only 2 boxes. One is here, and one is there in the aisle among the audience. I'm sure many of our clever audience members have already guessed our next magic trick. A swap! Our lucky audience member and I will each enter a magic box. After 1 minute, we will each emerge from the opposite box. Now please, everyone pay very close attention to the box you see here. Don't give me any chance to make a move.
Wow! How's he gonna do this? Hey, do you think this is all magic tricks, or does Lenny have
The lucky audience member will be generated by this random number selector. It selects numbers entirely at random. Even I don't know who will be chosen to participate. Now then, let's begin. Let me see. Oh, row 7, seat 3. Congratulations! You now have the chance to experience magic firsthand for an entire minute. Please, come forward. My assistant will take you beside the magic box. I'm sorry, it might be a little cramped inside, but no need to feel nervous. We've carefully arranged everything for you to be as comfortable as possible. You don't need to do anything, but no matter what strange things may happen, don't come out of the box. If the magic is interrupted, who knows where you might end up? You might even find yourself in the Fortress of Meropide.
Oh, okay.
All right. Before I enter the magic box, there is one more thing I need to ask the audience to do. Could you all give me a countdown? Like this. 60, 59, 58. Just keep counting down. You can go a little faster or slower if you like. I won't be able to see anything in the pitch black box, so I'll be relying on your voices to know when time is up. Oh, and no tricks now. If you quickly count from 60 in just 30 seconds, then I'll be in a tough spot.
Ooh! Paimon kinda wants to count faster after you...
No, that won't do. I can see it in your eyes. You still can't be trusted. Let's practice together. Come on, repeat after me. 60, 59, 58! That's right, perfect. Keep it going. Oh.
54, 53, 50... Why aren't you counting, Nervalet?
I am counting in my head. I think merely a consequence of my identity and personality.
Oh! Alright. You look so serious that...
40, 39, 38!
Mr. Linney, are you all right in there? Is everything ready?
Yes, I'm fine. It would be a disaster if we get sent to the wrong places.
Even though he's saying that, Lenny doesn't seem nervous at all. What was that noise? Did you hear it too? Not sure. Anyway, it doesn't seem like anyone's worried about it.
25! 24! 23!
What's wrong, Mr. Linney? I can still hear...
I seem to have accidentally knocked over a decoration. I'm trying...
Never mind the decorations. There's no time for that. The show...
No, that's unacceptable. I want my show to be perfect.
19! 18! 17!
It seems things aren't quite going as... It feels like you're all starting to count faster, but that's all right. I know it can be tough. 10 seconds and change is still...
10!
Almost there now. Whew. Swapping two people is harder work than you might think. Even a master magician like me can't guarantee I'll get it right the first time. Hey, wait! Is this the back one? I can't tell. They both look the same inside. Huh? No, that's not it. I'll try again.
7!
Hey, slow down! Honestly!
5! 4! 3!
Whoops! That doesn't count!
0!
Ta-da!
use magic to fix...
What happened?
Oh no. Maybe this isn't part of the show. The girl was still in that box, right?
This performance is over. Medical staff with me. Guards, secure the scene and detain all the performers.
Yes, that's right. If this was just an accident, then we...
No need to be alarmed, you two. We'll get to the bottom. Unfortunately, the person who is in the magic box has been pronounced dead. His name was Cowell, one of the assistants. Apparently, the fireworks on stage ignited the ropes that were suspending the water tank, which, as of now, we are still not sure why we found Cowell in the box. And after an initial search of the area, it appears that this incident was not merely some, and there are many indications that it is connected with...
That's the case that Charlotte mentioned.
I know the truth. I say that our powerful magician, Mr. Linny, is now the prime suspect for the serial disappearances.
Huh? Why me?
Oh, this all occurred during your magic show, did it not? Now that I think about it, that whole speech about magicians making...
That can't be right! How can Linny do this? He was in the box on the stage the entire time! We can even... Besides, before the show, he told us that he would like to catch the criminal behind the disappearance.
Save discussion for a later time, please. Lady Farina, may I assume that your comments just now
Huh? I just think that he...
But what Lady Farina said just now makes perfect sense. Looks like...
A kidnapping and murder carried out under the cover of...
I mean, of course, my dear people. That's right. I mean you, traveler. You'll Then there's no problem at all. But with Linny's help, our little duel, so no more draws. Between the two of us, there must be a clear winner and loser.
It wasn't a draw.
I understand. Well, traveler, seems Lady Farina has set you in her... Are you willing to act as Mr. Linny's attorney? Very well. The trial will be held a day from now. Linny and his troupe are all potential. The audience may begin to leave in an order...
A day isn't that long. Let's see what kind of cape...
Linny!
Sorry about everything that happened.
Of course! Who wouldn't be scared?
Yeah, I'm a little shaken up. I know you already claimed that you would defend me, but now it's... I understand. Even I'm not I'm sure everyone sees me as the biggest suspect at this point. But, if you ask me, the whole thing is mysteries layered upon mysteries, such that all that's left is confusion. I don't know whether what happened there on the stage was purely an accident or not. And I don't ask for how that girl chosen from the audience could suddenly disappear. Even a skilled and knowledgeable magician like myself.
Which is precisely why we need to investigate. As this book says, the impossible could not have happened. Whatever happened must have been that which is possible. Paimon bought them when we were reading at the bookshop in the city earlier. Pretty cool, huh? Don't worry, Paimon used her own savings to buy them. It wasn't from our travel funds.
I think they look cute on you, Pi.
You have good taste, Lynette.
That's the right attitude. But with the guards watching our every move, it's going to be especially difficult for Lynette, and good thing you agreed to be our attorneys.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah, just leave it to... Oh, since we're going to start investigating...
Oh, well...
The secrets behind our magic are past saving, Linny.
I suppose you're right. 'Tis truly a pity. But if revealing our secrets will help you we should go somewhere else if we're going to discuss our magic.
All right, let's go have a look while the investigation teams... Hello, officer. How's the investigation going?
I see. You must be the traveler.
Huh? What?
Come with me and you'll see. The deceased is one of Linny's assistants named Cowell. Even though he hadn't joined the troupe, the assistants are usually in charge of setting up and inspecting the prop. As you probably saw when you were in the audience, the water tank suddenly fell and smashed. This is the real mystery. We've already searched the scene and However, if you look carefully, the box was positioned directly under all these factors lining up so perfectly makes it hard. If anything, the more logical explanation is that the whole incident was intentional.
But he doesn't have a motive.
Are you both good
Well, you can't say we're...
So in just a short time, he was not only able to win your trust, but I know there's no such thing as magic. I've seen a lot of cases, and I tend to be pretty straightforward. Anyway, you may investigate the scene of the crime yourselves if you can.
So this is the rope that broke and... The rope looks pretty durable. How can it be burned through so quickly by fireworks? Why are you suddenly so serious, traveler? Whoa, most of it was burned away, but there's still a little bit of it left. Huh. So if a... Wait, but...
Go ahead, have a look around.
Whoever the murderer was, they...
I see that you're investigating. If you find any new and
We don't have too many thoughts.
Then what?
The thud?
Yes, exactly. It's just that everyone was awaiting the results of Lenny's trick with bated breath. I'm of the opinion that it may have been the sound of Lenny's, and when the pyrotechnics went off...
But... what?
Perhaps the balance wasn't right. Oh, that's true.
That does remind...
Hey, you! Yes, both of you! Over here!
Huh? You mean us?
That's right. If I'm not mistaken, you're also among those...
Well, you're right on the more about that one, but who are you?
Have you never heard of the Spina di Ros... From mediating disputes and providing protection to solving and I, Navia, have the honor of being its renowned president. Though those who play by our rules call me...
I'm Silver, her attendant. Pleased to meet you.
And I'm Melus, Demoiselle's various...
Huh? Boss? Demoiselle?
Well, I am the second generation president.
My apologies, Demoiselle. Should you prefer...
No, no need. You don't have to call me boss.
Okay, if you say so.
All merely trifling details. That's right. I've always kept an eye on the serial disappearance cases. Judging from the look of things...
Really? We think so too! But how did you come to that conclusion?
Intuition, naturally. Furina sure was quick to point the finger at Lenny without any But that's not uncommon for her. If you remember, the justice had to interrupt her and ask... Anyway, a trial begins the moment someone levels charges. And, of course, there was no way...
Sounds more like you just don't trust the Hydro Archon.
Well, what's your opinion? All right, I've answered.
Wait a minute. Did that answer?
Well, I say it does. In your opinion, do you think it's right to treat a trial like it's an opera?
Well?
And why would that be?
Most astute of you, demoiselle. No matter how wonderful the script or how fervent, then if that can be done, boss.
All right, that's quite an... Now, I need to make some preparation.
Wait! Since when did we... That's more like it.
Far be it from me to brag. You wish to save a friend from false...
You have a point. Huh. You're quite the talker, aren't you? And what about you over there? What do you think? You seem like you've got something on your mind.
I have nothing to add.
We'll be making some preparations first.
Whoever the murderer... Why would it be him? We all heard that noise.
Sorry, but no one can free.
No, we're not Were you always guarding this entrance?
Yes, after the Chief Justice gave. So the missing girl couldn't have. I doubt there was.
How can you be?
Well, because I couldn't see Linny's performance from here, which was quite. But still, I did not abandon my post, and I stayed put no matter how loud. We Melazines are good at that sort of thing.
So it's safe to say. All right, thank you for your help. This'll be.
The investigation team...
See, I told you.
Sorry to interrupt, but we're helping Linny and Lynette with their side of the investigation. What were you...
You're trying to help them?
Linny used the machine to pick a well, we thought there might be a serious...
It turns out that the seat... I'm sure you already know. In other words...
That much...
Bet you see why I was saying it'd be tough to make a case. Linny's magic trick?
This location, the seats were all booked in advance. So we were... Sure, it's not like this is confidential information. Her name is Halsey. She's a painter from... Apparently, she wasn't a regular at the Magic Troop members all claim not to know her. Simply put, she wasn't related to the Magic Troop at all.
Were the victims of previous cases?
That's how it seems to us, in any case.
Okay.
No need to be so formal. It is of utmost importance.
We've checked everything of note here at the performance venue.
MANASI,
I wonder how
solid,
Lenny's
solid,
discussion with the
solid.
guards is going. Let's go see, shall we? Ooh, things are getting interesting, huh? We're about to see how magic is made.
Understood. Then I will be going with you.
Very good. Thanks for being
You may spare the pleasantries.
You've arrived.
Who's this?
Me? I'm Spina di Rosula's guardian angel. If you've got a problem, I've... Sorry, I got a little... And these are my companions. Would you mind if they join?
Find my...
Oh, new help?
Well, let's just say we're tagging...
I appreciate your kind interest. Come with me. We'll be heading below stage.
Huh? Below stage?
Yes, a world of secrets is... But before I reveal everything, you should have a look first. Notice anything strange here? I'm not trying to be dramatic. Remembering the details of a trick will help you understand the methods used to perform it more easily.
MANASI, solid, solid, solid.
Balloons and other decorations here?
Ah, good eye. That said...
The back? You mean...
Very good indeed. I thought the back of this door was patterned. Those patterns are now gone, replaced by a smooth wooden board. So, if you put 2 and 2 together, what... Exactly.
Oh, so there was a passageway on...
I knew you'd figure out most of it. The 2 magic boxes are... See this flatbed trolley? The box with the lucky audience member in it.
This trolley can raise and lower and even rotate. And
I see. So that...
Precisely. The inner box would descend after the audience member was put in.
So that's how you did it!
Once the box was lowered, the trolley would store some energy through this. The audience member would only be able to feel.
Right! You were talking that whole...
Ah, yes. A phonograph. My assistant and I had already scripted our conversation.
And what about Lynette?
I was in the mezzanine space.
Oh,
That's how we were able to coordinate Lenny's lines with the assistant.
I mean, we are twins. All it takes is a change of clothes and no one can tell who's who. And that's my favorite part of this trick.
So that's how it all worked! Wow!
Lynette would briefly walk out of the box and then go back, and then I walk out of the other box in the audience area. But as you saw, Cal was in the box, not our audience member.
We really don't know how that happened.
If not for that interlude, this would have been an astonishing... And yet... To think that someone was... Could we have a look around?
This is the scene of the crime. So Lenny and Lynette are not permitted.
Yes, of course. No need to be so strict now.
Thanks, everyone. We're...
Looks like a hook tied to the end of a rope. Huh?
Perhaps it was a prop for a different trick. But why would it have been left here?
Whatever it is.
The floor is wet. Please be careful not to slip.
Speaking of which, why would there be water here?
Oh! Paimon knows! It's... and here's a broken vase!
That can't be. clothes are here.
Right. And, this... What is this place?
It seems someone could fit.
Alone, perhaps.
But there are no other ways in or out of here. Oh, you're right. Let Paimon write that down. Seems we're just about done investigating down here.
Yes, let's head back up. Well, we've ascertained the state of the crime scene. Let's find a place to sort out our findings.
Apologies for the wait, demoiselle.
So, what did the guards say? Did the criminal escape through the vent?
They believe the odds of that are very low, since the vent leads to the Opera House's basement. The guards have checked the area carefully. No one...
So the tunnels become like a...
The plot? No wonder Furina was so confident in her accusation. All the current evidence points toward Linny and
In other words, the charges are very likely to be upheld unless we make some considerable progress.
Charges and then trap.
That's right. This is how a trial goes in the Opera House. That's right. This is how indemnitium is produced. The statements from both sides, the defenses from attorneys, witness testimonies, and even the audience's emotions will... To put it simply, it's as if the oratrice has its own will, and is a judge in its own right.
This also precludes any kind of favoritism on the part of the Chief Justice. Not that this is a...
Once both sides have finished speaking, the Chief Justice will make his final decision. This too, then, finally, the oratrice will be consulted by...
Huh? So that machine...
In practice, there is very little difference. Yes, the guards also asked me to convey that none of us will be allowed to leave this place before the trial.
Huh? What?
Because we've chosen to act as the twins' proxies. That may...
They're concerned that we might be colluding with outside parties. And even if that were not so, it could prove problematic if we happen to spread key information about the case ahead of time.
I'm ready to break out at any time.
Whoa! There's no need for that!
Of course. I just hope you don't mind the lack of options. I'm afraid that catering...
In that case, let's just sort out our findings together here. I mean, what better way to prop...
Huh. Breaking out suddenly does... Just kidding! Paimon...
What do you mean, nose?
Huh?
Understood, demoiselle. Everyone, please come with me.
Wait, you're carrying... A portable...
Yes, I must be prepared.
I have eggs, sugar, and...
Good work, you two.
These three are quite the interest... And Paimon, from the way you had these two guys carrying all that stuff around, Paimon thought you'd have to... But you ended up doing the entire thing by yourself.
I was applauding.
And I was giving encouraging smiles.
Paimon was just thinking...
Well, I don't think it's carved in stone anywhere, that fancy... Don't underestimate beating egg weights, by the way. Anyway, give these...
Only 3?
Well, eating too many sweet treats might send all that...
Tea is ready to be served as well. No need for concern.
All right, then. Down to business. However, we can assume that Linny and Lynette, the magician twins, could have committed the crimes, of course. But they...
Exactly! Why would they do such a thing right when everyone—
The flower vase and the thud we heard during the performance could resulting in the shattering of the vase, the discarding of her. Perhaps the criminal thought that since she was chosen from the crowd.
Paimon thinks that makes sense, but—
True. None of the but the only people left to consider.
Huh. Could Halsey have secretly made modifications to the
That's right. And even if she had tampered with the setup, nor does she have any motive.
Well, from the sound of things, this is turning into— Your macarons are amazing, though, Navi.
They are my special—
What? 5?
Please don't worry about it. At my age...
No. Being greedy is one. Besides, Paimon knows that if she ate too many, then others wouldn't have enough. Wait, even you don't believe Paimon? If Paimon ate those 2 extra macarons...
All right, we get it. Maloose, set up this—
Huh?
Making sure everyone gets 3 macarons of—
Exactly.
As you wish, there was...
And I have the egg shook.
Well...
Well, that's it for snack time. I don't know what we're looking for yet, but we've still got some time. As attorneys, it would be awkward if you got all tongue-tied on—
Alright, thanks for your help, and for this—
It was nothing. A small task for the Spina di Rosula. Silver, Maloose, it's time to— I'll be back if I find anything.
Alright.
Come on, traveler, let's go! The world is full of lost ballads, just— Discovered.